Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome. If you want to stick in the chat where you're coming in from, that'd be awesome. And maybe like if it's cold where you're at. I see someone from New York. Yep. Do you guys have snow? Luckily I'm in Texas, so I don't have to deal with any of that snow. But I grew up with it. So yep, snowy Washington State. Sunny Florida. Ah, that sounds beautiful. I think is there one of the versions of White Christmas, there's like this little intro about it being like in Beverly Hills or something, sunny and orange trees swaying or something. Anyways, that sounds beautiful. Tampa, I love Tampa. Cool. Okay, well, seriously, welcome everybody. This class, we're gonna get a couple more people in here, I think, before we get started. Yep, hi from Kansas. Hello to you too. Oh, and good, I see, it looks like there's some like kids and stuff that are gonna draw with us. This is perfect. You guys, seriously, this class is gonna be all about just kind of relaxing, letting loose, and having some fun with Christmas characters, with drawing Christmas stuff. So no rules, anything goes for this class, okay? Yeah, I think, I don't know, we can get started here. Let's see, was it 102? I'm just excited to get started. Okay, so maybe I'll just start introducing a little bit about me. My name's Josh Talbot, and I am a designer at Michaels, and specifically a trend designer. So what I do is I get probably one of the funnest jobs. I get to draw Santa Claus or jack-o'-lanterns or Easter bunnies all year long. And so, and usually not at the right times. So like just barely we finished up our Easter and Valentine's stuff that will hit stores in a little while. So, but we're in Christmas right now, so I got to get the Christmas brain on. And so that's the thing at Michael's, I've got to be, you know, drawing Santas 1 minute and Easter bunnies the next. And so that's what I do. And I've been doing that for about 5 years. And I think drawing every day, you get to kind of get some tricks about how to do it. And you also get some tricks of what to do when you can't think of anything to draw. I mean, after you're drawing your 50th Santa Claus, you might start to feel a little bit like, huh, what else can I do? You have a white beard and a hat. I don't know what else to draw. So that's what we're gonna do today, is we're gonna kind of find some new ways to draw these guys and get some fun ideas going. And hopefully it can start some ideas for you. And so if you have in the chat, if you wanna share anything, I'll ask more questions later, but if you have a fun idea of something to draw, please share it, because that's one of the ways that we get ideas, is talking to people. I wanted to show you a couple drawings that I did this morning. These are fresh off the press. Just today, I've got a 3-year-old son, and so we were drawing today and kind of drawing stuff right at like quick. I was having him guess what it was, and so like one thing I found is to draw and to not think at all about what you're drawing until you put it down and you start drawing. And so I'd be like just drawing this thing. I'm like, oh, I guess it's gonna be a tiger, and I'd draw it, and like I'd ask what it was, and he was guessing what the different things were. So I wanted to show you a couple of drawings I've done. So we're gonna do more stuff like this. Automatic drawing is what is a phrase that some people use. And also in the chat or in the class, the description of the class, I told you to bring bold drawing utensils. So I've got this pencil here. This is a pencil, believe it or not. It has a giant chunk of graphite in it. And then I've got a bunch of regular old Crayola markers. And then I've got some of these brush tip markers where we can get a little bit more like a fine point kind of thing. I thought we could play with those, but anything works, okay? I just think that probably the bolder and the harder to erase, the better, because we're just gonna like, basically our goal here is to not draw anything that's going to be final, right? We're not drawing anything that's going to like go on a Michaels product, right? We're just getting some ideas going, and we're going to see what comes out. So like right now, I just started drawing some shapes and it kind of was looking like a Santa Claus. So I just kind of kept going there. But it's still looking kind of like the normal Santa Claus. So I might be at work and they've asked me to draw Santa Claus and I've come up with this and I'm like, well, that's about it. I'm trying to think of what else I could do that would be interesting. And sometimes I think the best thing to do when you can't think of a good idea is to think of crazy ideas that they'll probably never go with, that probably will never make it to a Michael's product. And if I can go so crazy that, and then pull it back a little bit, basically go until it's probably the wrong idea and then it breaks and then pull it back a little bit and it might be the right idea. So to do that, I have this. I'm so excited to show you guys this. I promise I'll get to drawing soon. So what this is if you've ever seen a Christmas Story, do you remember Ralphie? And he gets there's a decoder pin, a radio Orphan Annie decoder pin, and he's so excited to figure out what little Orphan Annie's trying to tell him. Well, I made one, and it's in the chat. So if you go to the chat at the top, there's a downloadable PDF. Okay, and so that's what this is, and it's just 2 pieces of cardstock and a brad in the middle. And basically, what you can do is we can put 2 letters together. Like I was thinking D25 because that seems kind of like a Christmassy thing, December 25th. So I'm gonna take D25. Here we go. What does he say in the movie? He's like, my mind was like a steel trap. Everything ready. What is little Orphan Annie trying to tell me? Okay, so we put D25 together, and what it came up with, it's kind of hard to see. So, I guess I should describe what this is I just took a bunch of random descriptor words, and the ones in the center are kind of, let's see, like adjectives, more or less, and the ones on the outside are nouns, more or less. It's very fudged and it doesn't really matter, just fun words. And I actually did it backwards, but don't pay attention to that. I've got kids and it was a busy morning. Anyways, the point is D25 says ancient superhero or superhero ancient. So we go to we're like, well, we're trying to draw Santa, ancient superhero. Let's get something else. Let's get like a big dark purple marker. And let's think about what an ancient superhero would look like. That's kind of weird. So I'm thinking maybe, like big nose, like a grandpa, some lips, they're old. Let's see. But then I'm like, oh yeah, beard, right? Santa, he's got a beard. I got to figure out how to do that. So maybe he hasn't shaved for a while. Maybe it's like grizzly old Santa Claus, and maybe a grizzly, and it's ancient, right? So let's say that his hat. Let's make his hat look just like old. Okay, so maybe you guys are trying to draw this too. Yours doesn't have to look like mine, but if you're trying to draw an old ancient Santa, what does that look like? Okay, so let's see. Maybe his hair is long, he hasn't cut it for a while. I started over here on the page. I wish I could. Let's see, like a hunchback. Whoa. I think he needs to look sadder. He needs to look just weathered. See, and so that's something you can think of when you're drawing character design. If I'm drawing eyes, simple thing to do is something like that. Happy. Turn around. They look sad, perplexed. And yet the more lines you can put on something, the older it starts to get. You kind of notice that with illustrations. You'll see if you're trying to draw something young and beautiful, the less lines you can put on the object, the better. So look, here's the poor old man's hands. They're like dragging on the ground. Okay. Oh boy. And maybe he's got a patch here. And then his rumpled pants with his boots sticking out. Maybe he's walking. Let's make him walking. He's walking along. Maybe he's been to so many malls. Well, not during COVID, but he wishes he'd been to so many malls. Let's color him in a little bit. And let's see what's he got in his hand. We gotta put the hand out here. See, and again, some of these things I'm not thinking a ton about. You know, again, is this perfect? I don't know. Probably it's not, but it's at least getting us ideas. And then I don't know, what does an old person drink? Some Metamucil. There we go. No offense to anyone that like everyone likes a good jug of Metamucil once in a while, right? There we go. Okay. There. So there's our first one. We drew something. And now we have an idea, right? And I feel like looking at this, compare this, we've already got some new shapes, some ideas, right? Like I really like the proportions we did on this Santa here. I feel like we've kind of got his body's almost, his head is almost as big as his body. So we've kind of split in half and half, where here we were kind of more traditional proportions, or at least thirds. So this was interesting. Like we learned some things, right? So it's not wasted. This is great. So let's do another one. Let's do another one. Does someone want to put in the chat? Let's see. Oh, I see. Oh, I'm seeing the chat. Love the picture. Are you going to walk us through one slowly? It's hard to follow you. Oh, good. I love that. Yeah, let's do it. So let's do another one. Does someone in the chat want to put a number and a letter together? Just anything. Like play Battleship here. Ooh, how about a gingerbread man? I love that. So let's make Gingerbread Man our Christmas character. I should have included, I've got some Christmas characters here in case we need them. But let's do Gingerbread Man. And then in the chat, someone give me a number and a letter together, just like Battleship, like D25. What else could it be? X17, I don't know, whatever you want. 12. Okay, I see a 12 and a B13. Okay, we'll take the B from the one and the 12 from the other so we can do it together. And let's see what's going to be. Okay, guys, get your thinking caps ready. And that's the thing. Let's not think about it too hard. The minute I see it, we're just going to start drawing it. Okay, so B. Man, why is this so hard for me? It's like upside down all the time. Okay. Here it is. Big reveal here. Whoa. This is intense, guys. We've got slippery tiger gingerbread man. Whoa. Slippery tiger gingerbread man. Okay, well, let's get started. I'll use a pencil this time, okay? So a little bit slower. So I think I like that tiger I drew this morning with my son over here. So let's maybe do something a little bit like this same kind of head and body, but we'll make it look like a slippery, what was it? Slippery tiger gingerbread man, okay? So I'm thinking I'm gonna draw a circle there for the mouth and kind of a rectangle on the top and some tiger ears. See, and when I'm thinking of character design, think of it in proportion. So sometimes like I'd say that this bottom part of the mouth takes up 2/3 almost, or maybe it's, I guess, more of a half. Anyways, some nice proportions there. And so what was it? Slippery tiger gingerbread man. Well, he's got to have a candy for a nose, right? That makes sense. And so I'm gonna draw a little ball there for a candy and eyes. And I just thought of a clown. I don't know why. I guess I think of like clowns and gingerbread man. It's kind of the same thing. So let's put a big smile, a big gingerbread man smile. Ooh, but maybe some sharp teeth because he is a tiger after all. And that makes me think we better make him look a little bit angry. Maybe he's like a bad guy tiger. Okay, so I'll stop there for a second and I'll keep thinking about it. And then stripes, and I liked again this tiger over here. I liked how there's some stripes there. They're kind of hinted at. And I like how they didn't get too much in the way of the character. So I'm gonna put, I like those triangles there. That makes it look like stripes. Maybe a triangle up here. See, I'm going a little slower this time than I did when I drew this morning. So it's cool. I'm like taking ideas from this morning and applying them here. So there, and then let's get a body and I've got to think about why he's slippery. Why is this tiger slippery? That's kind of a weird descriptor. I'm picturing he's standing on two legs. He's a gingerbread man. That's right. I can't forget about the gingerbread man. See, and that's the thing too. These are just like creative prompts to get us started. So if in the end we don't follow everything that we don't follow the slippery part, the gingerbread man part, the tiger part, that's okay. The point is we got drawing, right? We're not sitting there looking at the paper scared to death. We're not scared anymore, right? Because we had like we have some ideas to get us started. Any ideas? Oh, slipping on ice. I love it. And wearing skates. Ah, beautiful. Okay, done. So, oh, and I look at have him hopping here. Here's something you can do that's fun on your drawings. Just add a shadow and instantly, whoo, he's hopping. Can you see that? Put some motion lines. So maybe he's like an ice skater at the Olympics or something. Let's put some skates. And for skates, I just like to draw 2 lines. And there, boom. It really looks like he's skating, huh? And maybe some candy ice skates. What would that look like? Maybe they have a candy cane twist on the cuff. And then, I mean, there's so many things you can do with this, guys, because then it starts thinking about like story and things. Like, wouldn't it be so awesome to make a story about like a tiger that puts on some magic candy canes ice skates and has to save Christmas or something? I mean, the possibilities are endless. So let's put some more candies. I think and if you have, I love the ideas, guys, with the ice skates. So if you have other ideas of what to do, I'm thinking, I'm still trying to put some gingerbread here. So one thing I like to think about too is hinting at light just a little bit. So I made these gumballs or gumdrops or whatever they are. And I'm just going to put like a little bit of pencil at the bottom. And that can kind of make them look like they're 3D, right? And then mine is wearing a tiger print layout. That's awesome. That's awesome. I love it. Yeah, because all the fancy garb that they wear when they ice dance or whatever. Good point. Let's put a sash. The tiger and the magic sash. Beautiful, beautiful. He looks so proud. So maybe, you know what? Now I'm gonna bust out a eraser just a little bit. I think our picture's changed enough that I don't want him to be angry anymore necessarily for mine. I don't know. I'm changing it, guys. I try not to erase very much just because I'm not trying to doctor things, but I want him to look proud. Look, there's some proud eyes. Ta-da! There he is. He's so happy. And let's put his eyebrows way up here because he's so happy that he's doing his tricks. And then maybe some flowy cuffs. It seems like people when they ice dance, they seem to have flowy cuffs. And then like, oh, frosting. We got to figure out how to put the gingerbread thing on there. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? But again, whoa, oh, tail. Let's not forget the tail. Maybe like a wiggly tail. Because he is like spinning in the air. I'm just gonna hint a little bit of. Let's put. Oh, let's put more stripes down here too. Okay. Wow. Well, there is our tiger. Our gingerbread man tiger. Ooh, that was good, right? I mean, what a cool character. We can use this for something sometime, I'm sure. This is great. A knife in the hand. Okay, cool. Yeah, you know. So let's do another one. Let's try something else. Does someone want to put out some more letters? Let's do another one with using our Little Orphan Annie finder. And let me know too if that was good with it going slow. If that was a little better. K16. You're the first one to it. K16. Let's see what it is. Okay, I got the K. What's it gonna be? What's Little Orphan Annie trying to tell me? Drink your Ovaltine? A crummy commercial? Just kidding. No, that's not what it says. It says K16, a tiny dinosaur. Oh, tiny dinosaur. And let's get this. Look. Okay, this is our Christmas characters. Okay, I love the gingerbread submittal last time. This time you can, if someone wants to shout it out, you can. Or look, I wrote down some Christmas characters. What's this one going to be? Sugar Plum Fairy. Okay, can we do this, guys? A tiny dinosaur sugar plum fairy. Oh my goodness. It's too crazy. But it's Christmas, guys. So I guess we're going to do it. What's going to look? I'm going to use a marker this time, okay? So, what kind of dinosaur should it be? I have to admit, a T-Rex is the first thing that came to my mind. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling a tiny T-Rex. We're on the same wavelength. There you go. Yes, for sure, Zell. Here we go. So I'm thinking, again, I think big, simple shapes are easy, right? So we're going to draw the front of our dinosaur's head and the eyes. And I think we want her spinning, right? She's jumping up in the air. She's just beautiful, just this angel of a dinosaur. People weep when they see her perform. Okay. She's so happy. So we got to put her happy eyes right there. She's just having a ball. Something else you can think about when you're doing character design is doing different things with scale. So like her big head and her little body. I mean, in fact, it probably would have been cooler to do her body even littler, but that's okay. But see how small these little nostrils are and this big nose? It just makes it more exciting to kind of vary your scale a little bit. But you know what came to my mind? It looks like she's putting her foot out. What if she has like giant feet? What if she's like, because you know those ballerina slippers, they're kind of shaped like this. Anyways, you should put a plum in his hand. Love it. Plum. We're going to put a plum. So let's see. Ballerina slippers. I think there's some like lace that goes up the thing, if I remember right. And again, I think you'll be doing this kind of stuff. And then later, if you're going to do this as a character, you would research it and find out what some of these things look like. But at this point, we don't want to research because I think it's going to bog us down. We don't want to get bogged down. We don't want to overthink this. We're just drawing cool, right? So I drew some legs. And then what makes a ballerina? I'm picturing, you know, sugar plum fairy ballerina. It's a tutu, right? It's got to be a tutu. And I'm going to use a different color just to make it pop. And I think my favorite way to draw tutus is draw a bunch of eight type shapes. Like ribbon candy. There's a Christmas thing. Ribbon candy shapes. And it's got to be sparkly. It's just got to be. It's Christmas. And she's the sugar plum fairy. So we got to put some sparkles in there just to make it cool, you know? Here we go. Oh my goodness. Already she's ready. And let's put a shadow because I think she's jumping up again. You can just feel it that she's jumping. And then the only thing we got to do now with her feet. Oh, tiara. Yes, tiara. Oh, let's see. Yeah, that's pretty good. And a big sparkly gem right in the middle. I have a daughter at home that loves gems. So anything that has sparkly, shiny gems is her favorite. So now let's draw her little hands grasping the air as she twirls and whirls. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Does it take your breath away, guys? It's taking my breath away. She is so sweet. Oh, and we got to put eyelashes. That's something else that my daughter is very adamant about. That if we're drawing a pretty princess type character, she's got to have eyelashes. Now, something I wish I would have brought is some crayons. I really do color a lot with crayons because I feel like the dark stuff is nice for an outline. But if I want to give her some clothes or something, I want something that's not that dark. And so I'm going to use my pencil. And again, like, I just want to emphasize again, I'm not caring a ton about if it looks perfect or whatever. I'm just trying to get some ideas out there. Look at that. There she is. Oh, and ruffly sleeves. I can't forget that. That would be a travesty. Okay. Now, did we do all this stuff? Sugar plum fairy, tiny. Ooh, here's a tip when you're doing character design and stuff. Scale. So like right now, is she tiny or is she not? I don't know. We can't. She seems like she's tiny, I guess. But there's nothing that's really telling us that she is. I had to make sure to include a tail. So maybe what we could do is put something next to her that will help us know that she's tiny. So I'm trying to think, something very big. And we don't have a lot of space. Well, I have an idea. Let's put this here. And let's pretend that this is next to it. And let's put a giant foot. See, there's her dad's foot. So she's dancing there. And there's her dad's dinosaur foot. And her dad has lots of calluses. You know, he's a working man. So scale, those are scales. Those are not calluses. The calluses are here. You can't really see them very well. I haven't done a lot of research on dinosaur calluses, so I'm just not going to draw that one, but you can imagine them. There's her dad's foot. So we can tell now that she's pretty tiny because she's so tiny compared to her dad's foot. So now I'm thinking, I want to do something with this. Can we do something with this? I'm trying to think if is there something we could do with this? We can leave it as it is, but there's something there. You know what? So that's the fun thing. Again, there's like no rules, right? So now let's see if we can do something with this. I'm just going on a limb here. Let's see what happens. Let's go back to our spinner. And let's do, what was our numbers? K16? K16. Let's see if this even works, okay? What is the 16th letter? I know 10 is J because my name's J. A mouse. A mouse. I see that. This is good. This is good. Oh, there's a couple more things. He's stepping on something. R5. Okay. Let's see if we can get this going. Let's see what R5 goes. Let's see what R5 goes. Because I want to see if we can put something with this. And stepping on something's good. Whoa. Oh, this is a weird combination. A poisonous clown. What in the world is that? I don't even know. Okay. Ooh. Okay. This could get weird. I want to make sure we, maybe, you know what? Let's just have this. You know what? I think when they made not Snow White, when they made Wizard of Oz and the witch's shoes under there, that's where our poisonous clown's going to be. We'll just leave it at that. That's the end. I don't know. Poisonous clown got too weird. We'll just let it be there. Okay. Let's go with something else. So what we're gonna do now, guys, is I thought we can use Little Orphan Annie's decoder, but I wanted to do a couple more exercises. I mean, like, what if you're snake with a clown hat? A poisonous. Okay, maybe we should. There's a lot of good things there. Okay, maybe we shouldn't leave our poisonous clown out to dry. Eiffel Tower, you think we should? Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay. Because I did put clown on there because I have hope. Clown's got a bad rap for many years, but I think there was something good there back in the day with clowns. So let's see if we make something good and not too scary. Okay. Ooh, that makes me think. So what if we have a clown that's holding a poisonous snake? I don't know if I want to make the clown scary because I'm tired of scary clowns. But what if we've got Yep. I'm feeling it, guys. So something again. So I want to make him look surprised. I want him to be holding a poisonous snake. So I put the eyebrows way up there. And let's just see what's the best mouth. How about he's just like barely realized that she's poisonous? Like, oh my gosh, is this really real? And here she is. Let's see. This is the snake. Big teeth. You gotta put big teeth on snakes, right? And she's like wanting to give him a kiss or something like that. And he's like, no way. So again, I'm gonna like doing this when you're working with marker, it's a little bit different than when I was working with a pencil, because pencils, I think I draw through things a little easier. Oh, you know what? Praising it. I forgot the Christmas, to draw a Christmas thing, or to draw one of these papers over here. But that's okay. Can you think of some ways to make it Christmas, guys? What are some ways we can make the clown Christmassy? Let's see. A rattlesnake. Good. Bells. Elf. Love. Oh yeah, elf. Hey, it's not too late. Let's do some elf ears. Let's get some red in here. It feels like the right thing to do for Christmas, right? Yeah. And some big bells on the ends of his shoes. And some of those elfy things. Let's give him some face paint. Make sure we know he's a clown, and that red nose, can't forget that. See, I'm gonna leave the top of that white. I feel like that helps it look like it's like really shining. And let's see, stripes. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm thinking on the snake, right? Big bell right there, jingling. Yeah, and a candy cane snake. Ooh, stripes on it. Good call, guys. That's great. There's this really funny post I saw once upon a time that was like a bunch of snakes, and one of them was a Christmas snake that like hides in your stockings or something. I wish I could tell you more about that, but it was really funny. I wish there's a way we could make her look more like she really wants to kiss him. So I think what we could do, let me give her some big eyelids and some motion lines, like she's like, hey, something like that. It's supposed to look awkward, and it does. So we nailed it, you know, like let's decide we nailed that. And I think I'm gonna try to get one of these darker colors. I'm losing, we're gonna make his mouth, you can't really see it there. Oops. Aha. There we go. Anyways, okay. We got something there. Oh, you're right. Holly above them. Yes, mistletoe, something like that. We got a green over here. Love it. Good idea, guys. Look, it's a whole Christmas story. We got it right there. Boom. I'm so glad we drew that poisonous clown. See, guys, I wasn't sure this is the cool thing about doing stuff like this, guys, because seriously, this was my idea, about as dead as an idea as you could think of. I couldn't think of anything, but we started drawing without much of an idea, and it turned into something, right? So I think that's one of the biggest things I want to emphasize from doing this, is to draw without an idea. Just start drawing, and it will make an idea as you do it. So that's perfect. I want to show something else. So let's say we forgot our Orphan Annie decoder, and we need to draw. We got something to do. They're saying, Josh, get some Christmas stuff out. What are you gonna do? So let's say, you know, they tell you to draw. What's it gonna be? It's getting so messy around here. A penguin. Oh no, we got a penguin here. So I want to do some things where we just use shapes. Now let's see if we can turn these shapes into penguins. Okay. And like at this point, I'm not worrying too much about what things look like. Okay. Ooh, can that be a penguin? Let's see. Let's see. I want to see if we can use some of these shapes because I think this could be pretty cool. And ideally, maybe I should have done those in a lighter color. That would, but it's fine. Okay, so I want to see what we can do here. Watch this. Boom. Look at that. We still have our shapes, but they're not right in our face. And that's nice. Okay, so let's start with one. Get started. This one looks like this could easily be a penguin. I guess I'll slow down a bit. So yeah, put some shapes. Draw out some shapes, okay? And I'll let you hold there. Get something, and then you put like a piece of paper on top or something. Okay. Again, low on rules with this way of doing stuff, guys. So if you're doing it a little bit different way, that's cool. So let's do like a little bit of a penguin hat there. And then I remember, I'm trying to remember, there's lots of ways to do penguins, but I think I've seen some where you have your eyes and like a little beak. And I feel like you draw the dark parts here. Again, this is where you'd want to probably look up some reference, but we're just going to do it off the fly. Yep, there's like that and like a big scarf, maybe. I'll just clog it up with a scarf. Make him look so warm, so cuddly. Don't you just want to cuddle a penguin? You know, you look at those and you're like, man, that's the life. Actually, it's not the life. I don't want to live on an ice cube. I like my nice warm life. Seriously, in the zoo, it looks like they're sitting in a freezer. I can live like that. So anyways, that was pretty easy, right? I think we picked the, maybe make the leaf like shapes on the side. Love it. Love it. It could be, it totally could be. So we started with like our easy to draw one, and that's good because I think it started as drawing, right? So now let's see if we can pick one of our other shapes. And again, we don't want to think too hard about this because I think the longer that we think about it, the harder it's going to be. What if this like is a big tough guy penguin? Okay, so he's like, look at his little hat. Bing. It's almost looking like a shark, but it's okay. There's his little hat there. I'm gonna try to do that like a little mask thing I did. I'm gonna use a lighter color this time. Let's see. And we gotta put another scarf on him just because that's the way we're doing penguins today, I guess. And then let's give him some feet. Oh, and maybe look at that. Maybe he's like up on an ice block. Like saying, look at me. I'm so tough. So tough. And everyone else is saying, dude, pull yourself together, you know? There we go. Bum-ba-dum. You know, it would have been cooler if I put the other fin up, but we could do that later. See, again, we're just like coming with ideas. Oh, cape, I love it. Yes, please. So much red here. I wish I would have done that a different color. That's okay. Maybe we'll have an orange mark over here. That's light enough. Got a flowing orange cape. And maybe a mask. Can we give him a mask too? Super penguin. There he is. Ah, man, he rules the night or the ice or whatever it is. He rules. He's in charge. Here's a little bit of blue for the ice. Ooh. See, and then that makes me think like later we could draw a superhero penguin. I never would have come up with that idea had we not started there. That's great. Hey, let's get another piece of paper. We'll run out of room there a little bit. Ooh, actually, I think it's an idea. So sometimes another thing you can do is use the running out of room to your advantage. So like we have a little skinny little space in here. Let's use it, right? Let's see if we can like utilize that. Oh, I know. What if this penguin kind of looks like he's like afraid. So what if ooh, we just made him looking at something. And look at this. This looks like this is something flying in. A ghost penguin. Could it be a ghost penguin? So spooky. It'll be a happy ghost penguin. We don't want to do anything too scary. Maybe it's like the ghost of penguin Christmas yet to come or something like that. But so what can we do to make it look ghostly? Remember Jacob Marley? He had like that bandana or whatever, like tied around his head. It would actually keep his jaw shut, because I think they did that with people back in the day. That may not click with our culture these days because people don't know about that, but that's what we'll do. So something like that. And then we gotta give him hands. I mean, does a ghost fly with just flippers? I don't know. Is that now that's like weird? I don't know. You know, it is weird, right? That's the point. I'm gonna make him trail off. Ooh, man, he needs to be scary looking. Yeah, he's shouting. That kind of like he's shouting. It kind of looks like he's shouting, right? Ooh, but then he doesn't look that scared to see something like that. I remember we're losing the whole penguin. I think this is getting weird, guys. What was it that what's his name said? Darkwing Duck. Let's get dangerous. It's getting dangerous, guys. Okay, something. Okay, can you put a cape? Also, can you make a penguin angry at a penguin? Maybe make the bottom squiggly so it looks like a ghost is floating. Ooh. Yeah, I like that. You know what? Maybe say bottom squiggly. That makes me think. Let's do it again. Let's make this penguin hopping like he's like, whoa, I'm scared of that. Then all of a sudden he's like, he's afraid. Okay, do we dare make another penguin shape? That got pretty crazy. Or should we go back to our Orphan Annie decoder? Let's see where we're at. We're at 144. Reindeer, penguin, I love it. You know what? Let's take the reindeer. Let's take reindeer and let's go back to our decoder. Let's see if we can get something. Just don't want to shout out some numbers. What's a P2? P2. Okay, let's see what P2 is. Oh man, what's it gonna be? What's little Orphan Annie trying to say? I'm so scared. A scary frog penguin. I mean, a scary frog reindeer. Oh man, I see a J3 over there. We'll keep J3. Scary frog reindeer. Ooh. Is it like a sleigh that's pulled by reindeer? I mean, by frogs. This is tricky. Maybe frog-like, you know, like maybe. I think all frogs like sit on their back legs or whatever. And they're amphibians. Is it like an ice reindeer that like lives in the ice? This is pretty crazy, guys. Oh, I see some more multiple penguins. Maybe we need to draw another penguin. We will. We have time, guys. This has been good. I want to. Well, that's like a moose, little dangly moose thing. That's okay. Maybe it's a moose. It looks so sad. So another thing to think about when you're doing character designs is they call it repeated shapes. So trying to find shapes that are similar throughout the design. So it's interesting that like, I feel like these antlers are kind of mimicking this kind of blobby shape for the nose. So you're always trying to like think of things that kind of, they look like they go together visually. Yeah, it's very moose-like, isn't it? Well, you know what? When you look at real reindeer, they don't look very much like the little Prancer Dancer ones on the movies, guys. Real reindeers aren't really the most, we'll say, attractive looking animals. I mean, no offense, Rudolph, but you know, just not what we picture. Let's see. So frog though. So let's keep the frog thing going. I think of like giant mouth when I think of frog. And like weird eyes. Ribbit. 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 Ah, very weird. Maybe what we do too. Can we get that tongue in there? Just a little bit of tongue. Maybe it's like hanging out. Like, I just got turned into a frog. Can I go home? No, Mr. Reindeer Frog, you have to stay. We have to draw yours a little bit longer. And how about like his reindeer ears are like down? Like, this is so weird. Help me, please, someone. And then let's get some arms in there. And then, oh, we've got to draw something riding on him, right? I mean, or some sort of saddle, something or other. That seems to be the thing that people do with reindeers. What kind of thing would ride a reindeer frog? I don't know. What if there's like a story? Oh, I know it. Look at this, watch. I think one of the things too, guys, in talking about like good creativity or just ways to find creative things is to look at things from the past, right? And so folklore and fairy tales and stuff is like some of my favorite things. And Thumbelina came to my mind. And what if there's like this kingdom of the frogmen or something like that? And the Santa, I mean, they have to have Santa too, right? Oh, we need a frog, green glowing nose. Of course. How could I forget? Something. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. And who said reindeer aren't beautiful? I'm tearing up over here. Let's see. So anyways, but the Santa of the frogmen, they have a Santa too, right? Everybody's got Santa. He loves everybody. So what does the Santa of the frogmen look like? See, and we're going to places we never would have gone if we had our boring Santa we started with, right? We never thought of the Santa of the frogmen. There's actually a movie out there, guys, called Santa Conquers the Aliens. I'm not making it up. Santa and the Aliens. I'm very proud. My daughter was recently asked like to name a Christmas movie, and she was like in an online Zoom meeting or something with some kindergartners. And I don't know what the other kindergartners said. I'm sure that they said something like Elf or Grinch or something, but my daughter shouted out, Santa and the Aliens. And I was like, some dad points right there. Like, yep, that's my girl. Kind of weird, but very creative and very cool. I'm cool with that, you know. I'm cool with that. I gave her some candy afterwards. Just kidding. I didn't, but I should have. So what does Santa from the Frogmen look like? I don't know. He's looking a little bit traditional. Bell on his horns. Love it. You know what? And maybe let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, we're going to go off. We have 10 minutes. Let's do it, guys. So Santa of the Frogmen. So then we say, well, that's an idea. I think I really want to pursue that a little more. So we're going to come over here. And from that idea that was over here, we're going to draw Santa of the Frogmen. I should say frog people. You know what I'm trying to say. But it sounds more like campy sci-fi to say Santa of the Frogmen. So maybe he's like in a big frog head. That just seems right. I'm picturing he's like in like a wetsuit kind of thing. And giant flipper feet. And like a utility belt or something, you know? And like, ooh. like a helmet, like one of those diver helmets. Now, I don't want to lose Christmas though. Ah, yeah. Whew. Like oxygen tanks, but maybe that's like where he keeps his presents. Like maybe they're not oxygen tanks at all, they're present tanks. And maybe he has like a ray gun that shoots the presents. And he just like climbs underneath the lily pads at night and like, what's the fancy word? Dispatches? No. Initiates? No. Something, the presents with his present launcher 3000. Now it has to have a tube. I think it's cool when there's some sort of tube connecting the launcher gun or whatever to the well, I mean, duh, we have to find a way to get the presents out. Okay, and then of course the head, we can't forget. Sorry guys, I'm kind of going off the rails a little bit here. Can we do G10? Yes. Okay, we are 52. Okay, guys, I just got really excited about Santa the Frogman. And I guess we don't want to lose Santa, right? Oh my gosh. There has to be something. This looks like a frogman. This does not look like Santa of the Frogman. So is it savable? Can we still get something Santa-y there? Yes, I think we can. So I put some like Santa boot type things, the big puffball, dealy hopper, and maybe like a beard. The beard. I like the shape that's going on here. I don't know. Let's see. Oh yeah, I see. Maybe it's maybe emphasis on a mustache. And then his hat is almost more like an antenna. Something like that. Maybe that pack on his back makes it a little bit bigger. See, I want to do more with this. Let's see, what's it saying? Bird with fire coming out of his claws. Dinosaurs. Can you do G10? Hat. Okay, so I'm gonna see you guys with a little bit of time we have. I want to show you what I do with stuff like this. So I'll have drawings like this where it's a little bit rough. I mean, it's very scribbly in there. But the best part is, then you can put it under here, and our ideas are all there. They're not going anywhere. And then we can choose to emphasize them now that they're there. See, so it's so good to just work rough and fast, because then we got the ideas out, and we weren't worried about we weren't too worried about if it was the right proportions or if it was the right research, does Santa really do this, that thing, the other thing? We're just like getting ideas out. And then later we can go back in and we can research diving outfits. We can research Santa Claus. We can do all the things. We can like say, oh, I'll make that a bell. Maybe that'll look more Santa-y. But I didn't get clogged up in that at all. I was just goofing off, right? See, I can make more cuffs here. Maybe I can make a little Santa cuff. And mittens, that's the thing. See, the Santa, he works with mittens. So sometimes his aim isn't so good, and he just gives presents to just random tadpoles, Or maybe it's just a passing lizard, and he gives them presents too. Oh, and maybe a little more of a belly. I mean, let's not forget, we got some Santa things here. So it's almost like when doing stuff like this, you got a bunch of variables, right? You got your Santa elements. Oh, we're almost out of time. Okay. I think maybe we have time for one more. I want to do one more. But you have, oh, thank you, Gloria. Your art makes me so happy. Thank you. I think, and I hope so. I mean, that's that's the thing, is like that when you're doing this stuff, it's like, if you're having fun, it shows. If you're stressing out, it shows too. And I want to say too, I've stressed out a lot. I have a ton of, what's the word? They say something like miles behind the pencil or whatever. You can say like stress out logs. I have many like journal entries of stress out. So I think that the point is to go through it, right? And to like draw through the stress outs and be patient with yourself. Okay. And I mean, this frog man is probably not the best, and it probably won't ever, who knows if it's gonna go anywhere beyond right here, but that's okay, right? Look at that. Then there's even something to look at. And then the next thing, let's see, 57.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah, please.
There's a quick question about if you're drawing still with the pencil.
Oh, yes, I'm glad you, so I'll show you guys. This is the coolest thing. I believe we have stuff similar to this in our store. I'm not quite sure. I'm not positive on that. But this is, you load pencil lead into it, and it's a big, thick, it's like a mechanical pencil, but with giant sticks of lead. And I have a very soft lead in here. This is 8B. And so it's very smooth and it smears easily, but it helps me draw fast. So yes, it's a pencil. That's something too. If you have pencils at home, you might have a 2B, or you might have an HB. That's pretty like common. Anyways, the bigger the B, like 8B, super soft. And then when you get into H's, like I at home, I have a 4H. That's like a technical pencil. It's very hard and it's not very fun to draw with, this kind of stuff. Anyways, and the brand, I can't tell you, I'm sorry. I got this from, it was some samples from Asia, and I don't know what the brand is, but I'm sure if you Googled some of these things, like graphite stick, I put graphite sticks and holder and pencil and see what you get. But the next thing I was going to do with this, hope that answers the question. I know we have 2 minutes. It's okay. And I won't finish it. I didn't expect to finish it. I just want to let you know that the next thing I would do, like a good process, would be to do this. And then I'd go in with like, what would be like more of like a finished line, to where I'd be like doing stuff that is closer to what I want to do, like for a final. And so I guess I just want to show you that like it starts super rough and it can get more cleaned up, but that's another way to do it. Anyways, thanks. I'm glad I'm seeing this stuff. Any questions? Anything else that someone wants to add?
Hey, Josh, I'm sure they're all curious if you have an Instagram account. And also a reminder that this class has been recorded and will be available on the Michael's online class website, so you can rewatch it again and keep up with Josh. But why don't you share your social media with them?
Yes, please. It's just Josh Talbot Art. And that's Instagram. So at joshtalbotart.com. And then if you go to joshtalbotart.com, that's my website. You can look at more stuff there too. I need to post more, but there is some things there you can look at. Thank you guys so much. I hope this was fun for you. I want to do more stuff like this because it's just fun to draw together. So thank you guys so much for coming. Okay, well, anyways, I hope it's been good, guys. And I'm going to sign off, I think. But have a Merry Christmas. Take care. Be safe. And happy holidays. And we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks so much.